I love the new Nether tunnel. Hello, and welcome. Yes, it's been a while. It has been a while. So before anything else, I'd like to take you on a trip back through time. We have gone to the new Nether. I have some clips of our explorations there. When we first spawned into the Nether, we spawned in some netherrack and we were taking damage and all that good stuff. Wait a minute. I'm in the Nether update. Scared and alone. Oh yeah.
I need you, Carol.
Well, I just kind of fell out of the sky right next to one of those hogs and then died in a tree. Yeah, I died in a tree in the Nether. But luckily for me, VSC was able to get my things. That's when you're not alone. It's so much less of a hassle, isn't it?
Edie wants to fight hogs, okay? Guess we're fighting hogs then.
Oh dear!
Oh no!
I'm so sorry that you died, but I'm so glad I am able to snoop around at what you call your stuff right now, because it's the best thing that happened to me all day. And unfortunately for VSC he ended up dying in lava. We gotta be close, right? 1866. So. Oh no!
Oh no!
So that was an unfortunate end to that co-op adventure. One thing I wanted to do before we waited to the end was give them some signs for the last heads that they had yet to find. Look around and you shall see what gifts are in store for thee. Seek not above nor far below, to the heartlands you don't need to go. For blue quite open, reflect in this space. Magenta indeed harder to trace. Seen as a compliment, even the cat's meow. You're both getting close, that's all the clues for now. And I'll show you real quick. So blue, okay, here's the clue for blue. For blue quite open, reflect in this space. So the magenta clue is magenta indeed, harder to trace, seen as a compliment. Even the cat's meow. Here's the cat house, right? Cat house. Boom. Hidden right in there. Okay. And then it was off for a dragon fight. I'm waiting for them to come on in. We're going to get ready to go slay this dragon. Okay. Yeah, I've got a pumpkin on my head. Don't make fun of me. Okay, well, I'm not going to talk about the fact that I had a pumpkin head on for the entire battle. I did do some nether digging, trying to get a tunnel to the end portal after we did the dragon fight. Just making my way on down. And I was like, oh, some blackstone or something. But before I mined it, I don't even know why. I was like, I wonder what it is. And I looked, and it's ancient debris. Yes. My very, very first ancient debris right here. I can't. So yeah, the new Nether is terrifying. That's kind of the moral of the story. It's fun, but it's terrifying. The rest of that head hunting game, the clues and all that, they did recover the last of their heads when we decided to get together and go to the end and fight the dragon. Edith Knackers kind of dealt the finishing blows while I was off in the void getting lost because, that's just what happens. Plus I wore a pumpkin hat the whole time, so that didn't help. And now it's been a really long time even since then. That's the only ancient debris I've found to this day. I try not to spend too much time in the Nether, although we did make it a huge project to dig a ton. We dig in a ton. And by we, I mean, yeah. BMC Wall and Edith Knackers dug probably close to 1,000,000 blocks out of the Nether at this point in time. They have really knocked it out, creating a brand new Nether hub for us. Edith Knackers built another ship. That on. And yeah, I've been messing around trying to get a base, I guess. I don't know. I had a house here actually a couple of times. I had a house over there. I had a house. It was probably right around here back when this was not a huge hill. I built this all up. I spent a long time. So I made like a cliff kind of situation there. Whoa. You know, to be modified yet. But I like that I've got my cave entrance here still, because I've been really working on this idea a lot, and I've modified it a few times. But I like that it gives me access to like my old basement, which takes me down to my tree farm. I've got a flower farm down there now. Got farming villagers that just they really are not good at their job. Look at this guy. Look at they put all their seeds into the composter, and then they don't have any seeds left to plant. I had my Sir Smelton the Fourth, and now I'm gonna have to relocate him. I had a brewing room up here when I had a house. Now it's just a brewing room without a house. I should probably move this too. I'm sure BMC Wall and Ian Neckers would really appreciate it if I could get my act together, though, because we have these projects going on the server, like digging 1,000,000 blocks in the Nether, and then I just chicken out and get busy trying to get all this stuff worked out, and it's not very helpful. So, come over to where we're making an area for the Valley Fair. Basically, lane for holiday stuff, games, fun, stuff that doesn't need to crowd spawn. Came over in the middle of a ton of other projects because I had a plan for Halloween, and it's just over a week away already. My plan, a pumpkin maze race, actually. Picked a spot, I got it measured. I planned this all out on paper and creative, so hopefully it'll work out. While I was getting this set up, I kept hearing zombies over here, and I'm thinking there must be a spawner under there somewhere. The noises are always right near the water, so I might have to dig around at some point, but first things first. I still have a ways to go, and I might end up needing more terracotta, so I'll bring it back when I'm done. I placed a lot of pumpkins and built some cauldrons. I even built a pumpkin, kind of. And as you can tell, that's the block inspiration for the maze. I'll give you one guess who built that ghost. I think it's silly. Oh, another cauldron. Yes, Halloween distractions. Yeah, so I did end up needing more terracotta. So, this is the Valley Fair area, the beginning of it, anyway. And of course, Festivus to the west of us. So to the west I'll go. I got a little ahead of myself and build, work, and get distracted. And sure enough, now, here we are. This is where I put my bed. I've been wondering. That'll do. So entering the Festivus to the west of us area, the pumpkin is, as of now, the first thing you encounter. And it's not the prettiest pumpkin in the world, but as for a maze, I think it'll do just fine. So you've got player 1, because it is a race. Player 1 gets the jungle path, player 2 gets the sandstone path, and both of them are free to traverse the terracotta path. So if you're racing, you both open your gates and you go, at the same time. But these are mirror image sides. So if you come in here and you look, you've got this angled path, and you've got the same thing headed in the jungle slab area. You can look out into the swamp. So as you can see, this is where a jungle area ends up into terracotta. So this person can very, very freely walk around here, but they cannot go here unless they're not racing. If you're not part of a race, just, you can go wherever you want to go. I figured it was appropriate to keep a Halloween theme. So here, the jungle path crosses over up these stairs, and the sandstone path crosses over up these stairs. No maze is a good maze without a dead end. What do you think? Do you risk it? I thought the white terracotta would kind of be like pumpkin seeds, but I didn't really do a very good job of making that clear. Another dead end. That's right. Great job. You did it. Of course, I knew how to do it, so. But then you can, run around back. You can come on over here and check out the unfinished zombie spawner. And there was a spawner under there. I was right. There was no reason for me to hear so many zombies all the time. I cut it all out as best that I could for now, just to keep it safe. Get the spawner area down here. This was naturally like this, and there was only just the one chest. I got some decent loot out of there, actually. My very first enchanted golden apple of this game, so that was pretty exciting. Those are very rare. Overall, it's a weird looking pumpkin. It's kind of like rotten, melty, kind of forming to the ground. I don't know, maybe. Just kind of put things up to make it fit so that it didn't look crazy out of place. But I mean, how do you put a huge, ugly pumpkin in a swamp and not make it look out of place? I mean, I'm sure people can do it. I just can't. Okay, so you remember when I said that they dug 1,000,000 blocks in the nether, like 1,000,000 blocks of netherrack? I wasn't joking. I wasn't exaggerating. I don't think. I know that I did very little and only dug probably 100,000 or so blocks, probably a little bit more by now, but yeah, nothing compared to the work that they put into this. It's amazing. Oh, well. Not only do I take my sweet time trying to do anything worthy of a video, but I keep coming up with games, I guess. The Seeking Creeps game was apparently the first of a list. This is the next big game. Does it have a name? I don't know that it has a name. But it's been a thing. I think, overall, from going to the nether, going to the end, finding my first ancient debris, pumpkin maze, just all that good stuff. But in terms of that game, you're gonna have to wait and see. I've already got that next episode ready to go, and I just wanna let you know that because they haven't gotten far enough into the game to be able to reveal the entire thing on a video, I'll at least get you to the point where they're at right now, and hopefully then be able to follow up with that shortly after. So it's kind of my plan over the next couple of episodes, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll have a base someday. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Be safe, have fun, enjoy all that good stuff, and see you soon.